So after using Perplexity AI for almost around 4 to 5 months, I I've been discovering features months down the line, and just thought of sharing it out with you guys, as most of the people might not be having an idea about it, while like everybody's around talking about ChatGPT. This $14 billion search company has quietly built something that might actually replace Google for many of us. But here's what caught me really off guard. And it's not just that, it is a real-time web search agent, which makes it really powerful. I have different things like document analysis, voice interactions, and many other things. So I'll just show you. So I just don't forget the features around. So I've just kept a tick mark to do tick mark list. And so yeah, I'll be just showing you around with this one. So as I explained, it's a web search agent which searches the internet for real-time data. Where, for example, if I ask it, what's the stock price of Nvidia right now, it will just give me the real-time stock prices which are running around. And as you can see, it goes around and cites many resources just to give you the most accurate and real-time data possible. So yeah, even just for a small search, it's taking a lot of time so that it doesn't get it wrong. So we'll just wait around for a while. So yeah, you can see it has given me the stock prices of Nvidia, and currently it's showing as of Friday, and it's almost 8:53 p.m. IST, which corresponds to approximately 11:23 at Eastern Time. So yeah, so it's been able to give me a real-time analysis. So that's one thing. And the other thing that I would really like you to know is that the personalization, where if you go to personalization up here in the settings, so you can just personalize this according to your needs so that it gives you answer accordingly. And it has many other spaces too, where you can manage your watch list around sports and finance, where I've set it according to my needs. And as you can see, if I just go here, you can see it's finance. So it will just give me what's around with the finance going down in the world right now. As you can see, US market, crypto, and earnings. And you can also explore all different kinds of things. You can just go to discover, and it will just give you things that are personalized for you. So you have to just give that personalization, and thus it will curate news according to your needs. That's another thing. So another thing would be that you can upload documents that you can chat about. And I have to just see if I have some documents. I'll just see. I opened it up here. Yeah. Okay. So I've got this about UI UX, which I used to do earlier. Or I would say I'm still doing, but yeah, I can just chat with the documents, just summarize the document for me, where it's reading the attached file and it's analyzing it key themes. Yeah, so now it has given me the document. As I told you, it was all about UX design thinking, and it has given me the key sections and all these things. So yeah, you have got a fair idea about it. Yeah, the next game changer feature would be that, so I just open a new chat, that I could search from the sources that I want to search for. And so I can choose from different web, if I want to search for in the web, on the internet, for the academic purpose, or I just want to get around with the social discussions out there. And also I can see companies SEC filing, which is um, in US companies, like where I can also see about the companies' SEC filings, where in US companies and where I can see the company's SEC filing, where in US companies have to upload their financial status and financial documents and all those documents around, and just I can search for it and it will just specifically search for that company's financial documents and give me an analysis about the same. So here's the thing, for the example, what are the, we'll just see this one, I've covered this one. Yeah. What are the benefits of exercise? And this is one of my friend out there who is still waiting to go out to exercise for one day, and I'm still waiting for that day. But I hope after watching this video you are going out on to have like do exercise. That's all. Yeah. So I just choose this and I just choose the web search agent. So it will just go around the web, scrape all the blogs, all the pages where people have written all about the health benefits and all these things, and thus it will curate and give me output accordingly. So yeah, now it's showing that regular exercise isn't just about building muscle and shedding pounds. It's a powerful tool for enhancing your overall well-being and all sort of stuffs. And if I see the sources which has cited its summarization from, it's like Health Media, Mayo Clinic, and all the things around the web. Where if I take the same question, I just take the same question and I just open a new chat. Let me type it again. Benefits of exercising, I would say. Now if I just search for academic, then it will just give me the research papers which have been written about the same thing, and it will just go around with the, as you can see, it's going around the Spanger, it's going around hard.bmg and all this different, it's going around with PMC. So I'll just see the source first. So you got the idea. Now it's just citing papers, articles that have been written by professionals. And similarly, you can just go around with social discussions, and if you are searching anything for specific to finance, then you can search for finance. The next feature would be that you can convert the pages that you have searched around for the information into pages. And by pages, what I mean, if I just go around with my search history and take on with this, so I'll just go around here and I'll just around it to convert to page, where this will convert the following research or the summarization into a really good page that I could share across as a blog, and or I can even create it as a blog. Now it has completed the pages, and you can see it has also given out the reference to the resources it has got from, and all the resources are here, and I can just see different sections divided, and I can just publish it around. I can share it around the Perplexity, and also I can just add it to a space. Also, I can share it to you all guys. So yeah, that was one of the feature. So the next feature would be using different models, which is like a really good one, where I most probably set it to the best, or I don't know, I guess I was using Claude or something. I don't know, I was using O3, I guess. Yeah, it was just down there, where you can use many of the available models here, where you can use Claude, GPT 4.1, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and the R1, the Grok 4, and O3. O3 Pro is just on the max pricing, but I don't think like I would be spending that much. But yeah, you guys can using deep research. Yeah, for deep research, I would say the hype is warranted, I would say, because it really takes a really long, it really takes a long time to search around the web and just curates around hundreds of pages to search around and read around with those articles and give you the best information on the search that you are doing. And I guess I have searched save up here. No, I didn't. I don't know why. But yeah, right, let's see what I can search for. What's the best? Yeah, let's search for that. What's the best credit card to have for saving up forex exchange fee? And I'll just give it to the same, and I'll cite the sources. I'll also would like to have social recommendations, and I don't think there's any research paper written around the same topic. But yeah, so I'll just like to search the web and the social, and I'll just give it a go. Then it's showing that it will take around 3 minutes. Also, it comes around with some of the personalized question, as you can see up here. What's your primary spending category? In which countries do you travel the most? So yeah, it has given me a really in-depth comparison for all the different credit cards available in the market, where like it's almost top zero forex markup credit cards. And thus yeah, it went around 83 sources to get the information. It also went around on Reddit and like the social channels, and also with the web search, and yeah, Reddit again. So that's what the research would be. So the next feature would be that you can create the same thing as a space, where I have many spaces saved up. Suppose that if you are doing this kind of thing on a repetition, and if you also do want to add your own resources, so you can just have it as a space, so that every time you are doing the same thing, you already have a space up there. So I'll just show it. I'll just add it as a space, and I'll just create a new space, and I'll just name it finance, just for the sake of name. But yeah, I'll just show you my spaces, where most of the time I use for application comparison, where I've just changed one. And so I've also added a custom instruction, where I've given this instruction: act as a world-class product analyst who has almost a decade of experience comparing and breaking down products while also reviewing the most, and all sort of things. So yeah, this is just for me to compare products, where like the other day I was comparing which is the best tool among vidIQ and TubeBuddy, I guess. So it will just go around and search for the comparison about the video analytics tool. So yeah, it will just do the research, curate all the reviews, resources, as it has also asked me a personalized question. What's the main goal? Growing subscribers, optimizing SEO, or well, I would say optimizing SEO. Thanks for continuing adding additional information. So you can give around additional information, and I'll just wait for it and skip to the part where it's generated. So yeah, it has generated me the whole in-depth comparison analysis, where it has given me all sorts of advantages, real-time analytics, and reasons why the following is the best. And it has also created a table and also gone through the user reviews and feedbacks and all these things. So yeah, I'll just go back to my space, where as you can see, it is added, and it makes it like really organizing, that every time you compare or do something of same sort, your chat is just saved right below the space. And there's one more thing in this space, that you can add your own resources also. I also do a tools analysis, where I just drop in a tool and try to get a whole breakdown of the thing. I'll be giving you a link to a tool for the website, and your job is to compare it to all the other tools in the market in the similar domain and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, that was the space thing. And one of the things that I recently figured out, or I would say recently came across, that I could just mention some space of my choice. Like if I would like to have a tools analysis, and I'll just add a tool, and suppose, what's the tool you could say? Suppose let it be vidIQ. Now it will just run the same prompt that I have saved for the vidIQ tool. You got the basic idea, I believe. I'll just stop it. The next feature is the voice mode, where I could use the voice mode to chat around with it, and it also gives me the response in voice itself. I'll just ask, what are some of the tools that are really good with AI and are specific to design?
There are several AI-powered design tools that have become really popular. For example, Adobe Sensei is integrated into Adobe Creative Cloud to help automate tedious tasks like image editing.
You got the idea. So the next thing would be the language thing, where I just recently figured out that you could use the Perplexity in different languages, and I guess it's in the preference. So yeah, there are all kind of different languages available, and you can just use yours and type in that and chat in that and just like do web search, advanced web search using the same. So the next feature is the image feature, where I didn't know that it could like even generate images, where I recently figured it out that it could. So I just type in an image where super futuristic race car. Make it search. Search is complete, and it has got me what are some of the futuristic cars, where it has also got me some images. I don't know if they were like, yeah, I guess it's there from the sources, but yeah, you can go to images and you just click on the image, where you just type on painting or anything of your choice, like the style that you want, and it will generate an image for you. Image for me, and it's shown that it's been generated by AI as I clicked on generate, and also it has used the GPT model. There's one more thing to say, that you can select your model that you want to generate. So I can use from GPT-1, Flux, and DALL-E. So all kinds of different image models. We are here on the last feature, which is Perplexity Labs, which kind of generates all kinds of assets to your requirement and gives out like a really in-depth analysis and also an application according to your need. Like you can also create mini apps. Also, you can create documents. So I've already kept a prompt ready, where I'll just like to have a I'll just type it in. So yeah, I have just given out this thing, like develop a short sci-fi mini film concept of around 4 minutes in a futuristic style, where there's a man with futuristic clothes and having a futuristic car, where he is getting ready for a race of the century, which would define the future of the planet Earth. I know it's crazy, but yeah. So yeah, it's showing now that it will almost take around 8 minutes to create the same, and thus I'll see you after 8 minutes. Has completed the whole 8-minute plot creation, and I just read through it, and like it seems like really good enough. Like it has created all the background scenes and all the takes, and what's the surrounding should be like, what's the character development should be like, and everything. Although I'm not like a filmmaker, but yeah, like for me the story seems like good enough. But yeah, so like I'll just attach the story and the plot and everything for you, so you can just see what are the 3 acts of 4 minutes that has been mentioned. So yeah, so here's the asset where it has created the long line and stories synopsis, and also like it has gone through almost 120 sources and what are the steps it took around and went around to see Cyberpunk 2077, where it took the reference of the future, and it has also created me some images where I can take reference from and create scenes. So yeah, it also went around with other movies to take reference from and derive the plot from. And I guess there has been a movie where it's like Death Race 2000. I guess I'm gonna watch it. So yeah, it has also gone through almost 120 sources to develop the whole story plot and do the research. So yeah, this is like Perplexity Labs, and you can use it for like many other broader array of deliverables where you want to have assets, steps, and images and sources also, and like documents and everything. There are around some different use cases where you can use Perplexity Labs as your social media strategist and strategize on types of posts to create blogs and everything around. And so I also had a search which I didn't do, like what are the concerts near me next month. So it was just a search, so you can search around. So yeah, make a really good use of Perplexity AI, where it's a really good real-time web search agent, and I just walked you through all the features around it. And if I have missed out something, then please be my guide and drop the things in the comment. I'll see you again. Until next time.